Welcome to a new edition of Things I've Learned and Kind of Retained. So today's edition is our thoughts and energy that we're putting into our surroundings, our universe, our family, our peers, our coworkers. So if you've ever heard of an EEG or had an EEG, it measures your brain waves to see if there's like some dysfunction or disease in the brain or what your brain reading is. And we have different brain waves for different states of mind that we're in that can be measured with the EEG. We also have an EKG that measures our heart waves. So, okay, if you know that, like I have just explained, that we emit energy into the world from our heart and our mind that can be read by scientific machines. I love to have the like spiritual explanation and scientific explanation and just like theories and go with them, right? But this is actual scientific stuff that backs up the spiritual. So if we have those, if we're emitting energy, we're emitting waves, our thoughts become energy. Our thoughts are data that are read by the energy grid of the globe, our peers, our family. So if you're thinking about, well, depending on what you're thinking about, that depends on what kind of energy you're putting out. The cells in our body are emitting energy. So we literally have power inside of us. And our thoughts are taking our energy and turning it into a form of data. So whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're focusing on becomes energy. It becomes your being and the data that you're putting into the world. And the world and this reality is like a mirrors back to you what you put out. So if you're thinking about happiness, a goal, if you're thinking about what it is that you're striving for, if you're thinking about what makes you happy, if you're thinking about a time when you were the most happy, if you're thinking about people that make you happy, if you're thinking about positive things, then you're putting out positive things into the universe and you'll get back positivity. If you're thinking about lack of things, if you're thinking about how much you don't have, then your energy is the energy of lack. You're putting out into the universe lack. So you'll get back a lack of things. You'll stay on that energy. So it's kind of like a mirror. The universe or God or whatever you call it in your heart, insert your phrase. I'm going to call it the universe. The universe will read your energy and thoughts that you're putting out as data and go, oh, that's what they must want because that's what they're thinking about and focusing on. And then that's what you get back. I'm not blaming you. Just here's like a little hack. If you're stuck in the state of mind of pain or lack or those things and you're like, I don't want to get that back, switching it to gratitude immediately, being thankful for the things that you do have and thinking about the happiest times in your life or focusing on something you do want, something that you're going to work towards, just immediately being thankful for what you do have can switch that. It can switch your energy. So that's why gratitude is so important. Being thankful for, and then you're immediately focusing on the things that you do have. You're focusing your attention on things that you want. The universe goes, oh, okay, that's what they want. It doesn't ever judge what you're putting out. It just goes, that must be what you want. It doesn't know that if we're putting out what we don't want, it doesn't know that. It doesn't judge. So it's up to us to switch the energy. Yeah, that is what I have learned and kind of retained.